Hello everybody and welcome back. If you're a new subscriber, hello and thank you for subscribing. I've noticed I've had a few new subscribers since the last video, which basically detailed me moving out my old storage unit and moving into some new storage, which is a lot bigger, which has been a massive game changer for me. Hence the title of the last video. If you haven't seen it, go and check it out. Basically in that last video, I did turn around and say that I'd picked up a load of bookazines, like magazine books, basically normally about 10-15 quid in the newsagents. Paid 60 quid for about 30 crates full of them, which is an absolute bargain, and they've been doing really well on Vinted. Been selling on eBay in drips and drabs every now and again, but Vinted, a lot of the time I'm listing them, they're going out the same day, which is absolutely fantastic. And because I've got so many of the same title, obviously I'll just drop another one on when that one sells. So I did say I was going to show you guys that bundle that I picked up, that job lot of crates. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. And also I will just show you roughly some of the other stuff I've picked up. And I haven't been spending any money. So I spent that 60 quid on those crates. That was a good 3 weeks ago now, maybe 4, I don't know. But ever since then, I've not spent a single penny on a collection. They've all been free, which has been absolutely brilliant. I've been picking up big bundles of books for free. I don't do clothes, but I've decided I'm going to start sticking some clothes on Vinted. Certain stuff on eBay. If I see free bundles, I'll pick them up. So I can stick them in the storage now, which I didn't have before. I don't really like listing clothes. I've mentioned it before because of all the item specifics involved, and I don't know, people messages asking about pit to pit, blah blah blah. You know the drill. So yeah, I've picked up some free clothes, I've picked up free books, and I've sold loads of the stuff, which is brilliant, because obviously it's all profit, which is absolutely great. And some of it for good money as well on eBay, and obviously on Vinted as well. So I've got a crate in the house that I've been listing through. I'll just quickly show you what's in that, a little bit what's in that crate, and just you'll get the general gist of what it was that I picked up with the bookazines. And then I'll nip over to the storage and I'll show you all of it. And just show you what's in a few of the crates. Not all 30, because nobody wants to be bored watching all that. You just want to get the general idea. So yeah, I'll just show you this, what I've got in the house, and then nip over to the storage and I'll show you the rest, okay? So here we go, guys. Like I say, this is a crate I just brought over. I'll try and list, there's a stack there, look. I'll grab those, I'll grab some of the bits and pieces to list, and then I'll go back over and get another crate. It's fantastic. So as you can see, there's all sorts of different titles, and you'll see that when I show you the stuff in the storage. I mean, you've got sewing projects there, intermittent fasting. Like I said, there's normally a good 3 in each pack. There's tons of them. Seniors mindfulness, 3 in a pack. Understanding habits, discover how to stop your worst habits. Woman and home family meals. Taylor Swift fan pack, there's 3 in there, and inside there they're all sealed. They've got postcards, posters, art card. I've got One Direction ones of these. I've got Chapel Roan. There's Dua Lipa. There's all sorts of different artists. Green Day, Oasis, all sorts of different stuff. These have been doing really well. Anything to do with fitness and yoga, those have been flying out. When I list them on Vinted, they are very popular. And this is a general sort of, you know, mix of stuff that there is. Got health there, you know. You've got some like on diabetes. So those are those ones that I brought over today. I'll show you what I've currently got on there in a moment. And I'll also show you a load of the other stuff. And then I'll show you some of the free stuff that I've picked up. So guys, as you can see, there is all these stacked up here. These, those, and those, and then in here, don't know why, there was about 50 to 60 brand new pads. Now, I'm not selling them, I'm actually keeping these because I use pads all the time in the house for different things, so they won't be going anywhere. But like I say, you've got all sorts of stuff. Menopause, history's weirdest mysteries. You've got medieval medicine, anti-inflammatory, rugby. These are all ones I took out of the packaging, obviously. Messy, music producers, synths. Got a southern issue about some train, LGBTQI, whatever. History of Africa in there. We've got histories of space, naval warfare, the ultimate sketchbook, they're quite good. World War II, PC gamer annuals, and you've got these calligraphy journals. Now there was a reading journals, a load of them. I sold them, went straight away in 2 days. So there was loads of them. They just sold out, they did. What else have we got? These are quite cool. My Chemical Romance fan pack, again, brand new. Loads of these. As you can see, all brand new and sealed. Now these are selling for 30 quid on eBay. I don't know why. I've listed them at that. I have yet to sell one of these yet. I have sold the normal magazine on its own. And I have sold, there's one called Emo or something to do with emo, and I've been flying out. I don't know, didn't realise emos are so popular. That's the space one again, is it? Is that a different one? Home front, how it works, prog rock, loads of them. And you've got your random ones like family holidays, destinations, Christmas crafts. Obviously there's a load of Christmas stuff and there's loads of Halloween stuff that I won't list yet. It's not the right time. Medieval medicine, gut health, European city breaks, European city breaks, different one. Eat yourself healthy. As I say, they're all new and sealed, all brand new. And every crate is full to the brim with these. Luxury holidays, history of Halloween, like I say, I'm not going to list that yet. Same one, so I've got a good few of the same one. History's Unsolved, mysteries, loads of these Digital Frontier. I don't even know what that is, to be honest with you. Minecraft, there's Roblox, there's some of the gaming one, there's Sonic, complete anti-anxiety guys, sold loads of them. So there's more Christmas ones there, more Halloween. So you get the gist basically. Now, what I did want to show you also, there is a lot of Taylor Swift colouring books. Look, you can see they're all new and sealed. Another one there. Christmas crochet again, won't be doing that. More Minecraft, men's healthy man's handbook, English cottage garden. So as you've seen, there's lots of different titles, which is good. So obviously then it appeals to a wide variety. So there's more of these Taylor Swift, a different one there. I'm doing a car boot next week. We were supposed to do one last week, but something come up. But we're going to do one next week. I'm going to take a load of these because I think these colouring books and that will go really well. Right, so what else have we got? 100 games played before you die. There's a good few of these football colouring books. I've listed them, so obviously the World Cup's on at the minute. Then you've got wrestling, there's your One Direction, fan pack, got stickers in it, postcards, art cards, cocktails, something about that, Natural You, more Minecraft. You see what I'm saying, guys? It's such a massive genre of different topics. I'll just show you some of the ones that I've got listed because I've got some crackers in here. Right, so these are some of the ones I've listed. As I say, there's the Ultimate Guide to Oasis. Loads of them. Green Day ones I told you about. Sabrina Carpenter. That's another game. Ultimate Guide to Brawl Stars. I've sold quite a few of those. And there's loads of these. Let's Colour, World Fantasy. There's loads of adult colouring books. All brand new. That's the World of Fantasy one. History of video games, got there. More Brawl Stars, all sealed up. So here's more of these colouring books. Let's Colour Dragons. As I say, they're all brand new. There's so many of them. And then you've got cats. Let's Colour Cats. All brand new. Look at them. I mean, there's absolutely loads of them. You know, dogs. Enchanted Woodland. And you've got the movie Wicked. I've not got loads of those. There's only so many of them. This one's done really well. I don't even know what this is. I've never heard of it. If any of you know what this is, make a comment in the comments. Kawaii, sold absolutely loads. There's tons of them, and as fast as you list it, it just sells straight away, which is absolutely wicked. Good old Sonic, just a big book of Sonic, just all detailing his games really over the years, on the different platforms. Minecraft again, those sell quite well. As you can see, it's considering I paid 60 quid, and there's just crate after crate after crate after crate, just full of them. It's going to take me very long. Just show you a few more and then we'll be done, because with those, because like I said, there's that many of them, I couldn't go for every crate. But this emo one, every time you list it, bam, sells, bam, sells. I did not know emos were so well sought after, these sort of things, but I suppose it has got My Chemical Romance, Fall Out Boy, Weezer and things like that. Jimmy Eat World, perhaps people are interested in that, obviously, yeah. And then you've got the story of Man United. I've also got story of Arsenal, story of Liverpool, story of Man City. And then you've got Wicked for Good, the Anthem screen specials. Formula One, I've got quite a few different Formula One ones. Loads of different golf ones about perfecting your swing. These are on the Masters. Sold quite a few of these. And you've got NBA. Right, so we've got a huge bag of clothes in there. Same as in there and in that one. Those are all free. That dodgy suitcase. And then you've got a ton of books in that plastic tub. Same in this one. And different types, that was free. All those ones in there were free. All those ones in there were free, same pickup. All those ones that I've listed in here were all free. What else have we got? The guy chucked in this Downfall game. Unfortunately, the box is really badly damaged, so I'm just going to take the parts out and sell that separately. And then all that's full of books free, full of books free, full of books free, full of books free. What else have we got? These here, sort of like kids books, and I've got 2 bags in the house full of kids books that I've been listing. They were free. Those are all free. This I picked up yesterday with the clothes. Obviously got some DVDs in there, not really interested, but there was some Blu-rays in there I've listed, and there was some PS3 games, some Nintendo games. There was a Bandai anime model kit that was brand new, all with the packaging. That seems to be going for like between $29.99 and 40 quid on eBay, so I've listed that. Some other bits, all free. And then the woman said, I'm clearing the house out, got to find a load of space. She's only 5 minutes down the road. She said, I'll let you know, I've got more stuff. I'll message you and you come and get it. So happy days. Like, at the end of the day, picking up free stuff, brilliant. But I've got so much unlisted stock. You know, that one there, it's got to be listed. That bag full of annuals has got to be listed. The blue one in the middle, it's got to be listed. The 1 3 up has got some stuff in that needs listing. That one there's got bits and pieces in, just not, it's got a lot of crap in there, needs like binning, a lot of it, to be fair. Second one down's got unlisted stock. Those 2 at the bottom have not been listed yet. One at the bottom of that green box hasn't been listed yet. I've got, yeah, as I say, we know we've all got all this to go on. So I've got a lot, quite a lot. I mean, in the house I've still got tons of stuff that's in the cupboards all tidy. I've been listing these finally, picked these up well over nearly about a year and a half ago, and I sold a load and then I just got fed up. I've got hundreds of them, they're everywhere, but I've been bundling them up in, 20, whatever there is the year off basically. Some of them have got full years and that, and getting them on. So I'm getting there. Got a lot of sorting out to do. So there you have it. As you can see, big task. A lot of stuff to get listed. Like I say, free pickups have just been brilliant. If you just do a search on Facebook Marketplace, free stuff near me, whatever, generally stuff comes up. A lot of the time it can be a load of crap, but I'll just find me books. Certain books obviously are worth nothing, pennies, but if it's free, look, and you stick it on Vinted, if you get a couple of quid a book, do you know what I mean? It all mounts up, and it don't take that long to list on Vinted, does it really? So obviously on eBay, it gets smashed to pieces by that World of Books and things like that. They're listing it for like £3 with the postage. Certain titles you'll find they're quite common. But I sold a lot of electrical books. There was like these really old electrical regulation books. I might have mentioned this in another video, and there was quite a few of them, so I just put them all on eBay. They've been selling, so obviously they're difficult to get, I'm assuming rare or whatever. And then there was this book from that had been signed, and there's something about this guy who worked in the needle factories in Redditch. Who had some dispute back in the 1700s, I don't know, early 1800s, something like that. Never heard of the guy, but this book was in really good condition from the 70s. It was signed. I thought, there's none on eBay. Don't know if there's going to be any interest in it because it's more of a local thing if it's from Redditch. So I stuck it on there for, I think, 18 quid, and that sold. Well, that was free. One of the electrical books went for 25 quid. I sold this big, chunky cookery book yesterday. I'd had the bloody thing for a couple of weeks. So as I say, you've seen what's in there. I've got so much stuff to list. I can only list so much, do you know what I mean? But it's nice to just be able to go and get a few bits, list it, go and get a few bits, list it. And it's not costing me anything, because obviously I didn't pay for it, it's free. But yeah, I'd had it for weeks, and I got this big cookery book yesterday, and I thought, I don't know, cookery books, a lot of the time worth nothing, aren't they? But I searched it up. It's only from the 80s, like 1985, Mrs. Beeton's. Now, it comes from a book that was like out in 1913 or something stupid. Obviously, them are going for silly money. I'll put it on for 20 quid, including postage. I just thought, see what happens. And it sold. It sold the same day. So that was good. That was free. So the moral of the story is, pick some free stuff up, get it listed. But yeah, them crates, it's going to take me months to get what on. But it's all right. It's nice, I paid 60 quid for it, like I say. And I've sold that many of them already. I've well made my money back. I'm well into profit. And it's nice because I can put a load of them on, because a lot of them are the same titles as you've seen. Some of them, there might only be 10 of them, but some of them there's like 20 or 30 of them. I can just stick them on, multi-quantity type listing, multi-buy, whatever. 5 of them or 10 of them or whatever, and just whack them on, leave them. And then every now and again, ching, one will go. Obviously I can put them on Vinted, and I'll take them off if it's sold, put another one on, and they're selling. So that's all that matters really. So it doesn't really matter how long it takes me to go through them really. Once I've got them all on, they're on. They're not taking up too much room. They're in not 3 nice stacks there and another stack in the middle, that's fine. And as I said, I need to, because I've moved everything in there, I've got a lot of stuff that needs to be sorted through, binned. I'll take a lot of it to the car boot, just get rid, because it's taking up space in there now. And obviously, I couldn't have done any of this before, these free pickups. Like I did, I used to pick up free stuff, but not in the volume I am now, because I've got nowhere to put it. As soon as you put that in the little storage unit that you would have seen in the other video, if you haven't seen it, go and check it out. I wouldn't be able to, I'd open the door and I'd just be shifting it all out to get to it. It'd be a nightmare, whereas now I can walk in, walk around, grab stuff. If I've got stuff piled up, I can just move 3 off the top, get 1 off the bottom or middle, whatever. It's so easy, so much easier, so less lifting, so much less hassle finding a lot of the stuff. Now I've skewed a lot more of it up, and I can just go in, pick it, especially with those. I mean, what I'm tending to do is, if I get a favourite on Vinted for one of those magazines and bookazines, I'll just send them a message. I'll send them an offer, send them a message saying can post today, because I can just go and get it. It's literally just there. I've got a nip outside and it's there. So it's, you know, before I couldn't do that. I've got to jump in the car when I've got the car, if the missus isn't at work with it. And it's about 8 minutes to get to the place. Then obviously you've got to do the fob, go in, go up the stairs. So by the time you've done all that, you're talking 30, 40 minutes, you know, with going in, getting it, coming back and whatnot. And if it's just one, you know, one bookazine or two bookazines, I'm going to keep driving up there and driving back. Think of the fuel, think of the waste time. It'd be a nightmare. I couldn't have picked that up anyway. Them 30 crates would have bloody filled that. But as you can see, they're all nicely stacked. And I probably could have gone up to the roof with both of them, but that'd be silly because I'm lifting off the top. So that's why I whacked some in the middle. Yeah, so that's pretty much it really for this video. And as I say, appreciate the new subscribers. Thank you very much. And as I say, hope all you old subscribers are getting loads of sales, doing really well. I do keep an eye on a good few of you. I follow a lot of you on eBay, and also, you know, you've got Instagram and sort of YouTube accounts yourself, most of you, so I watch those. And when you're doing lives and stuff, I drop into those. Well, I have got a little bit of announcement as well, but that will come in the next video, just about something that may be going on and I'm not too sure about yet. And I was going to do a video about it, and also kind of hoping some people might help, maybe put some comments or contact me or whatever about it, because I'm 50-50 about this thing. But anyway, that's in the next video. So anyway guys, the sun is blazing. We're in for another hot week, heat wave. It's going to be in the 30s next week. So I hope you all have a wicked weekend, whatever you're doing. Enjoy yourselves and stay out of trouble. And I'll see you on the next video. Take it easy. Dave from the Magical Toy Cupboard, out.